was up, crowdfunding. What you do is you get together with whoever got you on this call. Go ahead and initiate the information that they need, and that will put you into the system. Our website will be up this coming week. The automation will be all in place. So what we're doing right now is we are putting our leaders in place. And we're putting people in that have history of building teams and recruiting. At the end of the day, this is going to be leaders with vision helping people with dreams. And so when you do that, you want to bring 3 people into the program at $35 per person. And what happens, that activates or qualifies you to get paid. And I haven't asked Ash about this, and we'll find out. We'll give you details on it later. But let's say that you come in, you don't have your 3 people, but the person that brought you in puts 3 people. They end up directly under you on that first row. That's the maximum number of people that can be on that first tier. There are 8 tiers. They go 3, and then the next tier is 9, and the next tier is 27, the next tier is 81, the next tier is 243, and so forth. It's absolute, and it's perfect. It's simple, by the way, very simple. And so what happens as you take a look at that, and you determine what's going to happen, if the person that brought you in or someone that brought them in adds those 2 or 3 people on your first tier, not to worry. Your people can come in on the second or third tier. Just know that the 3 people that are brought in by somebody else do not count for your 3 you need to be qualified. Now, with that said, here's what takes place. And Mark, I'm going to need to lean on you a little bit to help me with these numbers since I don't have them in front of me, if you don't mind. You have the matrix chart there? Can you get it?
Yep, I have it right in front of me.
And by the way, Mark's in Palm Coast. I'm up here in northern Idaho. Some of you are out of the country. And by the way, Christy Cahill, if you could do me a favor, hit *5. I'm going to have you make a comment in just a moment before we get off the line. So if you can hit *5, Christy Cahill, I would appreciate that very much, *5. And so, Mark, when the people come in, they pay the $35. 10 of that goes to the company for the charitable giving, and 25 of it goes into the donation and goes directly to the person that's immediately above them on the next tier up. So if there's 3 people on the next tier up, that would be $75, correct, Mark?
That's correct.
Now, listen, I'm going to ask Ash this because I don't know the answer. Ash, let's say someone comes in, they don't have their first 3 people, and let's just say it happens to be they come in with a real recruiter, and that recruiter puts 3 people on the front line. We know they don't count for the 3 that individual needs to bring in, but is there a grace period where they will get paid prior to having their 3? And I think you understand the question.
Yeah, very simple. They're not going to get paid until they get the 3 people.
There we go. So
okay.
Thank you, by the way.
Let me add one more thing. Let me add one more thing there. Okay. While we're on the call, see, it's very important that you must bring in your 3 people, because what I believe in is if you cannot bring in 3 people at the same time, please do not come in. I mean, this business is not for you. As simple